Hello and welcome to Life with Nat on this Thursday morning. Hope you're all very, very well. Hope you've had a good week so far. Mine's been very, very busy actually, and I feel constantly tired, which isn't a good thing. I am joined by my Marc for a little scrape in the barrel. How are you?
I'm actually quite tired.
When I listen to other people's pods,
Yeah.
and they keep going on about how tired they are, it really pisses me off.
Okay.
And now we're doing it.
I haven't kept going on. I've said it once.
No, but yeah, no, I do talk about being tired quite a lot, don't I?
Mm.
In fact, I did feel bad today because I was thinking about the last few days, and I have had a busy few days, but I was sort of making you go out quite late to go and get Eliza last night. And I did feel bad because I thought, you've driven to Scotland and back. You've been very busy at work.
Mm.
And in the great scheme of things, maybe I should have gone to pick up Eliza. But you're my hero.
Yeah.
I had to get into bed. 20 past 8, I got into bed last night, everyone. It was absolutely lovely. A little bit of news, which isn't the best at the moment, but I feel like we should be having a look at it. You know, just a little relax on the pillow. And I was asleep. Was I asleep when you got in?
Yeah.
Yeah. What time did you get in?
I have no idea.
10:15, something like that?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, don't remember.
I mean, this is a riveting podcast, isn't it? I mean, people will be loving this little insight.
They love it.
Pardon?
They like the mundane things in
No,
life.
You said about the news.
Yeah.
We've spoken on the pod about going to the Middle East.
Yes.
I have had numerous messages from people
I have too.
saying, what are the chances you time that well?
I know, it's half term. There's thousands of people who've been to Dubai.
Absolutely.
I do thank you all for your messages about can't believe you went.
Yeah.
I'm pleased you're home.
But I
which
mean,
is
it's
really
something
lovely.
to talk about.
Yes, it is.
Our
yeah.
friends at work today, with your old work, that was like the first thing they wanted to talk to me about.
Oh, bless them.
Not what time did I get in from picking up Eliza at school.
No, I know, but it makes me very nervous. I like to steer away from political things.
We're not talking about politics.
No.
But
I am very, very pleased I'm not stuck in Dubai.
Absolutely. We know what the news is.
Yeah.
You can't ignore that. I think I'd be concerned if we were ignoring that.
No, fair enough.
So, yeah, we're very lucky.
Yeah, there's a few people I know who've got mates over there and stuff,
Yes,
and they're
people
stuck over there. And
I'm meant to be working with someone on Saturday.
yeah.
He's not back. He won't be back in time for Saturday.
Well, it's funny you should say that, actually. Roro and earlier today, we had a couple of messages from a lovely girl who lives in Dubai called Amy on the last couple of pods. And listeners, you'll remember we were talking to her and she was lovely. And it was Roro today. She said, have you messaged Amy to see if she's all right? And I thought that was really lovely. So I did. Let me just get it up because she sent me a voice note.
Oh my gosh, Natalie, you're all so sweet. Thank you. We're fine. We're okay. It's not terror in Dubai, as lots of the British news is reporting and worrying all of our family and friends, unfortunately, for clickbait. We're okay. Saturday night was scary, with alerts going off on our phone at midnight, in the bathroom on the floor, not really knowing what to do. I can laugh about it now, honestly. My nervous system is about back to normal, I think. But we're just waiting. It's literally just hour by hour of what is happening. But we haven't had any interceptors go off near us, which was causing the house to shake, which was quite scary. But it wasn't any threat to us. It was the interceptors being blasted off to take down the missiles and the drones. So the UAE are honestly doing the most amazing job at keeping us safe. Everything's pretty much business as usual, apart from schools are closed. So we are at home because we're both teachers. So we're at home with the boys, probably now until at least Monday, just taking it day by day now, hour by hour, to be honest, to see what's going off. But please be reassured, it is not the terror in Dubai that people are seeing back home and scaring my friends and family at home. Like, honestly, the I can't even say it. Why can't I say it? The sensationalist news is bonkers at home. We're okay. Everybody is okay. It's obviously scary. The whole thing's scary for everyone, not just for us, but we're in safe hands. So thank you for being so sweet and checking in. And yeah, I mean, I'll keep you updated as much as I can. But the only thing I can say is just please don't believe the over-the-top stuff on the news. We're okay. We're all good. Thank you, babes. You're so sweet. I hope you're all really good. And thank goodness you were here when you were. Wasn't that fortunate timing? Jesus.
What do you think of that then?
That's interesting, isn't it, to get an actual insight by somebody who's actually living there. What does that mean?
When these things start and erupt throughout the world, I do like to watch the news, but is it scaremongering? Because I kind of want to understand it and be up to date.
Yeah.
I feel like I should know what's happening.
I've got a feeling, when I was driving back from Scotland, which was on Saturday, I don't think you remember our conversations.
I do.
Do you? Okay.
Why?
I thought we covered it quite well, what was going on.
Oh, we've not covered it here, have we?
No. But you asked your brother on our WhatsApp group about to fill you in, and I thought, we've did this.
No, but I like to have my brother's opinion on these
Nothing
things.
to do with you being ever so slightly inebriated.
I could have been a little bit. We'd had Colchester, we'd had a couple of drinks, but
Right, okay.
may I say...
How did Colchester go?
Oh, it was brilliant. It was really good. Possibly my favourite so far.
All right.
The audience made it.
Well, that's just alienated whoever else has been to the live shows. Who's listened to
No,
this.
they're all... No, it was
Brilliant.
1:30 in the afternoon. Everyone was in a really good mood. It was in an old church, consecrated church. It was a beautiful venue.
A what?
Consecrated church.
What's that?
Well, it means you can fucking blind in there.
Say that again. You can what?
You can swear in there. You never heard that before?
No.
He was in the pub fucking and blinding. Just means swearing.
How do you manage to lower the tone on just me asking you
That is
how
a
a show
Cockney
went?
saying. Cockney saying.
Okay.
Anyway, it was in a church. It was lovely. We've got so many messages saying thank you. Sophie took my shoes because I gave my shoes away there. Pair of slippers that I had. I had them on and I said, go on, you have them if you want.
What pair of slippers?
Just a pair of slippers I had that said fuck off on them. I'm never going to wear them. It was a silly buy.
Again, why are you swearing again? And why would you buy
Sorry.
those slippers?
I know, it was a moment of madness.
When?
Oh, ages ago. They were in the bottom of the thing. I thought, I'm going to wear them.
Bottom of what?
Pardon?
Bottom of
Bottom
the
of
thing?
our shoe cabinet. But I thought, if I wear, I like to wear something for the show so the girls can sort of comment on it. I thought I'll get these out, these things. Anyway, it turned into me giving them away. I tried someone's coat on. It was a lot of banter, a lot of fun. And I have a message here from someone who came to the show.
Hello, Nat. It's Helen here. I was at the Colchester show this afternoon with my daughter Laura, and I just wanted to say how much we enjoyed it. It was just such a lovely afternoon. Really good to see you all in person. I listened to the pod from the start, so it's all a bit special for me. She was laughing at me because I was so excited about everything. But honestly, you didn't disappoint. It was just such a lovely afternoon, and I hope you've all had a safe journey back. And I just wanted to say thank you for coming down to Colchester, and hope you do again soon because I really loved the afternoon. Take care.
Thank you so much.
Who was that from?
Helen. But yeah, it was just filled with love and warmth. Okay. Jamie's birthday, I got him up on stage. He was 50, got a selfie with him. He couldn't believe it. It was just really, really lovely. And I would urge anybody to come and enjoy Manchester on Saturday.
Especially, I would say, if you're in the Manchester region.
Just north.
Yeah.
A little hour's drive's not going to hurt.
No.
I'm driving for 4 hours.
Okay. Yeah, but for example, if one lived in Bristol, you might wait till the Bristol show.
It's sold out, I'm afraid.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yep.
Well, you better hurry up then if you're in Manchester.
Or Leeds.
Leeds, yeah. When's Leeds? What date's Leeds?
22nd of March.
Right. 22nd of March is Leeds.
Yep.
Is that sold out yet, or is it close to?
No, I think we've got a few left.
Okay. I was really hoping to do that one. I like Leeds.
Well, get busy, don't you? Popular man.
Where is it? Because if I was listening to this How would I find tickets for Leeds or Manchester?
www.lifewithnat.club.
Okay. As I'm speaking to the horse's mouth, or the horse.
Do you know what I've just realised? I'm going to let the listeners in to something that I have to get out.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to be able to do the rest of the pod. So I recorded an episode with Linda, Auntie Linny, to go out on Monday.
Yeah.
Tonight.
I know exactly what you're going to say.
And all we spoke about was coming to Manchester on Saturday, but it's out on Monday.
It's all right, because Emma will just edit it all out.
Brilliant. Be 10 minutes of the pod left.
Excellent. Well, why don't you swap them? Why don't you put this out?
No, I can't, because it's International Women's Day next Wednesday.
Fine. So
and I'm having an International Women's Week next week. Linny and the nieces.
Right.
Women Week.
But on International Women's Day, I could listen to Thursday's episode.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter, does it?
Well, it sort of does.
It's not.
It does for my diary and brain. But yes, you're right. I mean, someone's listening to Christmas Eve tonight. That will happen. There'll be someone listening to Elliot Grover talking about roast potatoes for Christmas Day. But, you know.
Right.
There you go.
Adam Woodyard was talking to me about Elliot today.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he was talking to you about roast potatoes.
No, talking about.
He loves cooking,
He
Adam,
does, yeah.
so he could have been.
He was asking about the sushi restaurant in number 45 Park Lane, not the cut one.
Yeah, it's meant to be the best in London.
I explained how I don't eat sushi.
Neither do I.
Sorry, you had it for lunch yesterday, you said?
It's the Marx's one, which is just rice and a bit of chicken and chilli on it.
Oh,
You know, like raw fish, thick slabs of tuna. Oh, not for me.
don't do that.
Whoop.
Oh, don't, please.
Sorry.
It's really not very nice, that. Eliza does that. It actually makes me want to feel sick.
But those sort of thick slabs of fish, raw, are not for me, I'm
So
afraid.
what? Sorry.
I don't even like smoked salmon.
Going back to Linda's episode,
Yes.
we need to clear this up, really, because if people are listening to this...
No, it'll all be edited by Emma, it'll be fine. But I
Okay.
just had to tell you, I had to get it out there. It can be very complicated, listeners. I've got a lot on, you know.
Right,
Oh, dear. I was talking about this at the live show in Colchester.
right.
It's the Mercury
Oh, don't
retrograde
start talking
at the
about
moment.
nonsense again. No, I'm not interested.
It does.
Nonsense.
It's dates, it's muddles up your brain. It's
Right, okay.
a lot going on.
All right, okay.
I have to go back to my podcast that I did all about the algorithms with teenagers and phones. Very, very briefly, if you don't mind. I've been blown away with all the messages, so I just want to shout a few out. You don't mind, do you? Sit back and relax. Seriously, I've had so many messages and I cannot thank you enough. I knew it would be a subject that would touch you all, and it was a hard one, hard-hitting one for a Monday, but all of you have said you really enjoyed it. Well, I say enjoyed. It was a great subject to talk about, and you all feel very, very passionate about it. I'm going to read a few out so you know that I do read them. Afternoon, Nat. I've tried voice noting this about 5 times now, but I can't stop crying, so I've given into the keyboard instead. This topic couldn't be more important and close to home if it tried. It's not just up to 16s that this affects, and I would argue that the age limit should be 18, but I'm guessing that would be a push too far. I absolutely believe that these social media feeds are the reason that my beautiful daughter is abusing herself with an eating disorder and self-harm. For the last 3 months, I have been taking her to therapy every week to get a handle on her mental health that is being damaged by all this stuff, and I'm very scared where it will end. Can I just say, I'm so sorry, Antoinetta, for what you're going through. Thank you. You've said please keep fighting and keep being so passionate. I'm very, very passionate about this subject, and I am going to try and keep my hand in with the company and do a little bit more on it. But yeah, I think it's something that we all need to remember. It isn't parents' fault. That's the problem. If it was a ban, we can just turn around and say, sorry, it's illegal, you can't have it. And I know I'm repeating myself from Monday, but that's the point of it. As parents, we won't feel the pressure, Mark. Do you know what I mean? It's not in our hands. If it's taken out of our hands, if it's illegal.
Yes,
You know,
I see
it's
what
like
you're saying.
drink. Yes, Eliza can have a drink, but if she came home with 2 bottles of wine, you go, what are you doing? It's illegal. There's no argument to be had.
Yes.
She can't come home with 2 bottles of wine and say, oh, I know, but everyone else is doing it.
No.
One here, which might interest you, from lovely James from Moores Valley. And I think this is really interesting. James said, hi, Nat. Listened to the pod this morning about the tech troubles, etc., and I loved it. How about at some point we come at it from another way and talk a little bit more about hobbies, etc., and what is available for our kids to enjoy that helps to remove the focus on devices? I know we touched on hobbies briefly a while ago, but maybe it's worth revisiting, as Mark, Tim and I can attest to getting involved in a hobby as a youngster. I believe would really help to promote a lifestyle that doesn't need such a reliance on tech and get you out to meet people of all different ages and backgrounds. James, I think you're so right about that. What hobbies are out there for people? I think having a passion is really important. And I think if you haven't got a hobby of some sort, you are going to be on your phone a lot more.
I agree with that. Although saying that, even with a hobby, you've still got, like for example, I'm on Facebook groups regarding my hobby.
That would be if you were 14 and did the hobby you did as you were 14 and still into the hobby that you're in now, you'd be on all of the things that interest you. So you'd be on those groups. We're talking about aimlessly scrolling through crap.
Yeah. I've got to say it's interesting actually, because on Facebook, especially, it's really turning into that sort of like scrolling from one nonsense to the next nonsense to the next nonsense to the... It's interesting that it's become Instagram basically, hasn't it?
And TikTok.
Yeah. I've never looked at TikTok. I've got no idea.
It's crazy. Go on mine and just sit on it for 5 minutes, you'll have a headache.
Yeah,
I can't do it. I've started it. Everyone says I've got to do it. I can't. I've tried. I do the odd post. I put a video up. I try, but
it's tricky, isn't it?
It's very, very fast paced. But as for hobbies, I think obviously sports and music are the ones that spring to mind. I think unless you have a family member that's into something, or you're from quite a very young age, you kind of grasp something and you really love it and you're passionate about it, I think it's really hard, James, to not go down the route of sitting in your bedroom scrolling in this day and age.
Yeah, I almost feel like I can't comment on it, because not having been, when I was younger, it was very, very different. I've struggled to imagine what it's like.
The only thing I can compare it to, interestingly, you tonight got out to computer games and you had a little treat with Joni and you got out the PS3.
Well, that was completely to distract her from staring at a television, which is all she's been doing lately, or an iPad.
How ironic. Whack on a computer game.
At least she's doing something different, which she's physically doing and thinking.
She's obsessed with the telly.
She's really obsessed with the telly.
However, there could be a lot worse going on.
Absolutely.
However, when I thought about those games, when you got them out, it really, watching her play Sonic, it's so nostalgic for me.
Yeah.
And I used to be on those till 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, well, she's not going to be doing that, is
No.
she? Because it's not in her bedroom.
And I wasn't 9, but what I'm saying is that was my bit of technology before all of this, and I would be up till 4 o'clock trying to, beat the bosses, end the game, get to the end. So I think even at my age, I still had technological things which I was doing for too long.
We have spoken about this before, but I feel that I remember very much when I was a kid, in the summer, for example, I was out with friends who live locally on my bike or out and about doing stuff. And there's all this whole, it's dangerous and all. I don't think it is.
I don't think it is either.
And all you're doing, if you think about it, these kids who are just sat on their social media, they're communicating.
It's so dangerous.
With peers. It's dangerous, but they're communicating with their peers. They're not out and physically with their peers.
Agreed.
And I don't think that's healthy.
No.
We've said this before, actually. What can you do? It's very tricky, but there's always been risks. There's always been risks during adolescence of children being out and about and mixing with the wrong crowd, and parents then want their kids at home, but their kids being at home in their bedroom can be just as bad. And there's all of these factors. It's a minefield. It really is. But James is right. On the subject of hobbies, obviously, in an ideal world, you want your child to be really interested in doing something, to have a passion, have something they want to do. But as they grow up, their ideas and their desires completely are changing on like a week by week basis.
So how did you stay with yours?
Well, I did and I didn't.
It's always been a constant, though, hasn't it?
Yeah, but I've got like a group of friends who have got the same interests. Who I also... So the first time I went to a pub, underage, that was with people from the railway. Now, I was in the best company possible.
Yeah.
Because actually, most of them were a little bit older.
Yeah.
Hence, we were in a pub. We weren't all like really underage.
And they all like steam engines.
Yeah. But the thing is I was 5 years younger than the majority. There was like a generation who I sort of tagged along with.
Yeah.
And it was great. So I suppose my parents were quite happy because I suppose they thought, well, we know who he's with. They're older. It's company we know.
Yes.
But I'm still doing like an illegal thing. I'm still like...
What, going to the pub? Yeah.
You see what I mean?
You're going
It's
to do
not-
that, aren't you?
Yes. But what I mean is it's even that is... So,
But it's about your peers and your friends and who you're with.
Absolutely it is.
That shapes the whole of your teenage years.
It shapes everything. It even shapes dialect.
Yeah.
And accents, and I mean, it's incredible the effect it has.
Yeah.
People being around you, I know that for a fact. I've seen it with my own eyes. I know that's the case. But hobbies, yeah, having an interest, a passion, it's a really good thing.
And there are a lot of things out there. But I think in this day and age, again, you're not going over the park to play football with a load of kids.
No.
You're not putting two jumpers down on a green and having a big football match. You've got leagues, it's loads of money, you've got to travel here, you've got to do that, be it netball, hockey, football, cricket. It's all
That's a good point.
Beat your parents.
That's a very good point.
And everyone's posting their child and how good they are. And again, I think there's a lot of pressure on children. If they like football, we're going to get you into a club and we're going to do this and you've got to do that. And again, I think what you said about playing out until it's dark and the street lamps come on just doesn't really happen anymore.
No. And I understand why. And also,
Well,
it depends where you
there
live.
was a chainsaw going through a jeweller's in Hoddesdon town only just yesterday in broad daylight at midday. So I kind of also understand parents worried about their children going out because there's a lot of things that go on.
Yes.
I mean, that is mad, up the road in broad daylight. Isn't it?
Yes.
I mean, if we lived in Broxbourne now and Eliza said, I'm going to wander up to whoever's, would you allow her to do so after yesterday's event?
Yes, I would.
Would you?
If Eliza said, I'm going to work in a jeweller's as a part-time job on a Saturday morning, I'd say no.
Okay.
But I think the risk you've highlighted there is a very real one, but it was quite targeted.
Yes.
It wasn't an attack on somebody. It was a theft. That's been going on a long time. A very, very long time. I mean, it's a little bit like our lady from Amy in Dubai.
Yes.
The sensationalism of it. We're talking now about you've just reported on something that most people listening to this won't have any clue about, won't have any understanding of.
No, but the other day in national news, it happened in a high street in West London. And It was exactly the same thing.
Absolutely.
2 men on a bike, masked up, chainsaw to the window, cut it open, got the jewellery out. I know what you're saying about targeted, but I'm just saying how brash that is in broad daylight.
I know what you mean. I know. It's shocking.
It's quite shocking.
In the year 2000, someone drove a JCB into the Millennium Dome. It was the biggest tourist attraction in the UK that year. They drove a JCB into the Millennium Dome to try and steal the diamonds.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, we spoke about this when we went to Ray.
I know, but I don't remember it.
It's fascinating. So, I need to get the book, actually. One of the guys that did it has written a book.
Brilliant.
Because he was interviewed on the podcast that I was listening to about it, and I want to listen to it. Read it, sorry.
Is he not in prison?
He's been in prison.
Oh, okay.
But he's out now. He's done a book. He actually does lecturing on I have to say, very, very interesting guy. And I take it, what you're saying about the chainsaw going through the jeweller's thing is serious.
Yeah.
Serious stuff. The point is, everyone says it all the time, there's risks with everything. Everything there's a risk. And sometimes the most mundane, innocent activities can be lethal. And if you were to really think about it,
I do.
we would get our children and literally wrap them up in a duvet, put them into a bedroom, just occasionally feed, give them water and some food, and never let them leave.
I know.
You'd be petrified. But you have to. Life is all about educated.
Well, I think we know that.
risk.
We've had a child who's broken her collarbone twice by falling out of bed.
Exactly. And I just feel that there's just ever so slightly, and it's two things. I think not so much now, because I think people are thinking twice about it. I think if you go back a little way, you had two things going on. You had parents wanting to look after their kids and were worried about the outside world,
Yeah.
whilst the social media thing was growing and bubbling away. And I think those two things have contributed. In other words, you've got children in bedrooms, children in their houses not leaving and getting quite obsessed, whilst the social media thing is growing. And I actually feel now, speaking to people and the odd conversations you have about this stuff, people are thinking, it would be better actually if they
Someone knocked for them and they went out for a bit. Yeah, no, I do think you're right, actually. I really, really do. Message here from Jarlath, lovely long-time listener. Hi, Jarlath. Morning, Nat. I never want the pod to end, especially this one. Keep shouting on all our behalf, please. Channel 4 this Thursday, so that's today, everyone. Molly v Machines, Ian Russell's daughter. A great interview from him on Off Air with Jane and Fee podcast this week also. So if you want to do some more on the phones and apps and things, that sounds like a really good thing to listen to and watch, doesn't it? You know Ian, don't you?
I do, yeah. I'm looking forward to watching that documentary. I've heard a lot about that.
Yeah. Terrifying stuff. But anyway, thank you all for all of your messages. I could sit here and just reel them off, but it is nice to have a little chat with Mark as well. In fact, I just feel like I just want you to have a chat now. I've had ever such a busy day.
I've got a headache.
Have you?
I've had a long day. I am. Do you know what it was?
Go on.
It was driving back from Scotland. Well, it was working a day in Scotland and then driving back with a little detour in Leicester and getting home at 20 past midnight and then being at the O2 till very, very late. And that's kind of sort of put me on the back foot this week.
Lovely evening though, wasn't it, Ray?
It was great.
It was so good. She's great.
But
What a fantastic show. I've seen her twice now and she never ever disappoints.
I like the album we've got, the record we've got.
Yes.
What was that? Albert Hall. That was a good one, wasn't it?
21st Century Blues at the Albert Hall,
That's very good, that.
That's what I saw the first time I saw her live and she did the whole album.
Yes.
If I had to pick a show, I'd say that was absolutely outstanding. It just blew me away. Whereas this was a bit more of a mishmash of all of her stuff, which I understand, of course. But, yeah, she's great.
We saw her Strictly as well.
We did.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, she's very good.
Great role model. Inspiration for people.
Any other messages?
Claire found a maxi bon on holiday.
She did. She did. I'm being good this week. Have you noticed something about how I've started this week?
If you were going to say, I've not had an ice cream, I should hope not.
No, I've not had an ice cream. I've not had any sugar.
Have you not?
I've not had any alcohol.
Oh, well done.
And, yeah, no desserts this week. This is it now. New me.
Until?
Don't know.
Thursday?
No, not Thursday, no. No, get these couple of weeks out of the way.
Well done.
Thank you.
Very good.
I do appreciate that.
I do.
Did I tell you about that photo I took when I went past Monument?
Oh, yeah, I've just seen that. But what was that about?
I was walking to do a job in Old Billingsgate Market.
Lovely picture. We
And
can pop this up on the Insta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's going to see the light of day. Like the photo you put up the other day when you did the Dubai one and throughout the podcast, you're like, I'm going to put a picture up of that. I'll do a picture of that.
No, I need to make notes.
You never do.
All right, okay.
So don't say we're going to put
all
this
right,
up.
no, I'm going to put it in a folder.
I might put the photo up. Don't worry. I will be good. I will do it on @camera_Marc.
So hang on a second. Our friend Camilla,
yeah,
listener of the pod, are you telling me she took the same photo
Yes,
2 years earlier on the same day.
correct.
That's mad.
That is weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird.
I mean, arguably, I prefer the angle of mine, but she did take the same photo.
Rude. I quite like hers.
Yeah. I like the diagonal that I was doing on one, and the vertical. But yeah, so yeah. That's weird, isn't it?
That's very, very strange. You know, we've got to put that up now.
Okay, well, I've got the screen grab. So again,
Why don't you just pop that over to Emma and she can do a little, put that up in the video whilst we're talking about it.
All right, I'll do that, yeah.
Always thinking. Producer's brain over here, you see, listeners.
Right.
Getting used to the video thing. People are really enjoying the video on Spotify. Lots of messages saying, I can't believe it. You popped up, your face popped up and it wasn't a clip. I could watch it all. Really enjoying it. Some people watching from their tellies, which is a bit scary.
Bit worrying. Need to upgrade the cameras. I mean, we should be having makeup for this now.
Makeup? You don't need makeup, darling.
Okay, when I said we, I was thinking... I wasn't thinking... What I meant the other... Me and Tony don't need makeup, right? But the other contributors...
Why do women need makeup?
Because you wear makeup.
Very rarely. Only if I'm working.
You know what I mean.
Wait for the Women's Week. You'll enjoy that, listeners.
Not as much as I'm going to enjoy Men's Week. What are you doing on your phone?
I'm finding...
It's ironic, really.
Finding a message. Hey, Nat and Marc, lush episodes. You two are just getting better and better. I love how easy and just real you are with each other. Your conversations are naturally funny from one topic to another, just completely random rubbish to more serious stuff. Just bloody awesome. Love you guys, from Dagmar.
Well, it's a good job you played Dagmar's message out in this pod, because I don't think you'd be allowed to put that out after this one.
Why?
I don't think it'd be relevant anymore.
Shut up.
Thank you, Dagmar.
That is so nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
My road where I grew up was Dagmar Terrace. So whenever I hear your name, I think of my old home, which is nice. We've got a question here from lovely Rosina. Always messaging in. Hi, Nat and Marc. My question is, will there be another pod show at Christmas now that you're doing a panto? Only I missed last year's. I was at Canterbury Christmas Market and I couldn't make the show. Congrats on the panto, Nat. So, Rosina. Don't know is the answer. Don't think so. I'm a little bit bogged down with the panto. Perhaps we could do something, though, before I start the pantomime.
When would that be, then?
I believe the rehearsals start on the 21st of November. So there is still time for a very early festive show.
I think so. I mean, let's be honest, you'd have the Christmas decorations out probably 4 weeks before that.
Absolutely, and I certainly will this year. So I think get bonfire night out of the way. Elbow Guy Fawkes. Anytime after the 5th of November, we're good to go.
Fair enough.
Yeah? Good.
So we are doing one, are we?
I would like to.
Right.
I can't say yes, we're doing one.
Okay.
Got to talk to the people that sort out the shows, haven't I?
Right, okay. Well, I'm just saying, it sounded like you just made a snap decision.
I would like to.
Yeah.
Going back to that, actually, you know, we were saying about people meeting up and how it's better to meet someone in person.
Yes.
I had a meeting in person tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I've actually put it online.
Yeah.
Do you think that's a bad thing?
Yes, if you didn't know the person, but you do. So I think it's fine.
It's all right.
And it's better for the environment, and you've got a tight schedule.
No, it just made me think when you were talking there about people and meeting up, I thought, maybe...
Well, I mean, lots of people used to work from home and now they're back in the office again, aren't they?
Yeah.
Same sort of thing, I guess. I mean, there's loads of... Zoom is useful for doing meetings. But, really, you say, I'm going to do a Zoom. If it's with one-to-one, just do a video call.
I know,
or just phone them.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
interesting, isn't it? Interesting concept.
It is, because we could just do a WhatsApp video call.
Yes.
I suppose so. It's all logged in an email thread. Do you know what I mean? It's probably a good thing.
It's not legal, though, is it? You're not in trouble.
I don't know yet. No, hopefully not. This is a bit of a opening a can of worms, but I think this is what we should discuss before we go.
Right.
For scraping the barrel, could you stop moving your foot, darling?
Sorry,
please?
my dad used to do it.
I know.
It's like
I do it
nervous.
sometimes. It depends on, it's nerves.
Yeah,
It also depends how you're sitting and stuff. The old leg going.
yeah. That's what you thought it was.
Luckily, I can see your hands.
You can now.
For the scraping the barrel,
My glasses have steamed up. Hang on.
they've been quite steamy for a while, actually. Steamy glasses.
Sorry.
Right.
That's better. I can't see a thing.
Right, for scraping the barrel, I wonder if you're a night owl or a lark. I'm a night owl, and even more since I retired a few years ago. I'm 65. I'm the only owl in the household. My husband and my youngest daughter and her boyfriend are living with us at the moment whilst they get their new house sorted out. I like to watch my soaps or any programmes that they consider shite, like Married at First Sight or BB, that sort of thing, so I can watch with the sound on low. And then when it's bedtime, I creep upstairs to bed by torchlight, brush my teeth with my manual toothbrush rather than the electric one, and creep into bed. How considerate of you, Rosie. That is lovely. I'm going to stop the message there. She has another question. But I find if I go to bed before you, which I would say that you are more of a night owl than I am.
No, what it is, Natalie, it's we go to bed at the same time. You go upstairs and brush your teeth.
And get into bed.
I go around the whole house, locking doors, turning the lights off, washing up, cleaning,
Washing up?
putting stuff in the dishwasher,
Sorry. Hang
turning
on.
off lamps.
I'm not having that. No. I beg your pardon?
I've washed up your wine glasses before going to bed and put them on a drainer. Don't honestly.
Once or twice.
I've done it a few times.
Once or blooming twice.
Then I suddenly start walking upstairs and think, has the rabbit's been fed?
You have just done a picture. Sorry, we've got to go over that one. You have created a picture that every dinner time there are loads of dirty plates left in the sink that you wash up or put in the dishwasher before we go to bed. That is a mad vision for people. And that is not true, listeners.
Who do you think I am, Rembrandt? I've just said I wash up a glass. Painting a picture? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I just said there's a glass or two. Anyway, going around the house, you get the idea.
I do.
Packing my bag, making sure I've got stuff ready for the morning because I've got to get up early and feeding the rabbits. The garage door's open. I realise that as I go upstairs and I can see out the window, go back outside.
Yeah.
So, yeah, by the time I get into bed, you're asleep.
Or
Well-timed yawn, by the way. Very good.
Or I'm trying to, and then it's clonk, clonk, clonk,
Yeah.
clonk. Light on. Electric toothbrush is used, Rosie. Bathroom light on. Mm-hmm. And then it's into bed. Then it's into bed for this.
That was very much like the...
blue light on. I sit there like this. I have the duvet over me. So I don't want to see any blue light before I go to bed, you see.
Or me.
Or in the morning. Blue light. If the blue light's on, I don't want it. Does make you feel better, that, everyone. Don't be on your phone of an evening. Or in the morning as soon as you wake up. I know that we've got alarms, but I just swipe mine, turn it that way.
Good for you. When my alarm goes off, the first thing I have to do is turn my phone on to look at the traffic.
I know you do.
Right.
You're
So,
a
yeah.
trooper, aren't you?
Yeah, I do. But not everyone has to walk like 3 meters down the hallway to come in their podcast studio to go to work.
And on the other days, what am I up to?
I don't know. Tell
What have
me.
I been
I'm
doing
interested.
for the last couple of days, what I've been doing?
I haven't been here.
I have actually been working from home.
I've left you. Hang on a minute. You've been working from home. Wait
Yeah.
a second. Wait a sec. So also, from my point of view,
Yeah.
I'm getting up in the morning.
You are.
I'm pretty quiet in the morning. Unlike the Friday when I had to drive to Scotland. Did I
Yes.
mention I had to drive to Scotland?
You did mention it a couple of times, yeah.
Friday morning, I've got a long drive ahead of me. And you're bashing about things again. It was like 5 a.m. What were you on? What was it? Like something early in the morning.
Yeah, I can't remember now.
Anyway, yeah, thanks for that.
I know, it's pitch black. I've got to put a light on. Got to see what I'm doing.
Yeah, so
Going back to Rosie, I'm
Yeah.
not very considerate in the morning, and you're not overly considerate in the evening. But
No.
we make it work. We make it work. She's got another question here. Would Mark, now that he's practically a celebrity, with a laughing face, ever consider increasing his fan base by doing a joint venture with you, like Celebrity Race Across the World? Or does he prefer to remain under the radar-ish? That's from Rosie as well. Fancy it?
how did you
Celebrity Race Across the World.
how logistically would that work?
You don't know until you get on it, because you can use a train, a boat.
She's thinking about the show. No, Natalie. You know those little people that we shared a house with? For the one that's an absolute pain and the other one that's also a bit of a pain.
Yes.
They have to get fed, watered, driven to school. So if we went off for 6 months,
It's not 6 months.
how logistically
It's about
does it
6
work?
weeks.
Okay. Yeah, let's just go off. Can you imagine? We don't even get a one night away somewhere.
Darling,
How
that's why I've
logistically?
asked you. I would never in a million years, at the moment, leave the children for 6 weeks. It would be wild. However, can you imagine you and I doing it? Let's say that
I
they're
can
older.
actually. I can. Yeah. But the thing with that as
I'd
well,
be
I've got to say,
terrified.
no, I'd do something like that. But also, it's an interesting one because it's not, it's almost secondary that it's on the telly. That's an interesting question, as in terms of, like, it's an interesting programme to have picked.
Yes.
Because it's not like, you see these, I mean, I can think of a couple at the moment that are desperate to try
Go
and,
on.
to try and increase one of their...
Who?
I can't talk about this.
Oh, no, you can. Go on.
I definitely can't.
Oh, go on.
No, I can't.
Oh, what a shame. That
But-
was a bit of juicy gossip there.
No, but there's a couple of which one of them is very well known and the other one isn't. And they're very much trying to raise the profile of the one that isn't. And it's so cringy.
Oh,
It's awkward.
we'll have a load of texts. You can guess who it is.
Have a guess.
I'll have a guess.
Have a-
Emma, mute this and no audio, no video. Ready?
No, Emma, you could put that in.
No, I'm not putting that. Who is it? Tell me.
I'm not going to tell you. I'm not even saying.
Oh, for crying out loud.
You haven't looked at your Instagram today, obviously.
No. I think you're right. It is secondary
Yes.
because you really involved. You're completely in it. Scott
Yeah.
Mills did it with his husband.
Yeah.
And he said, you're just having the best time in all these exotic places, learning to get somewhere. You really are concentrating on what you're doing.
Absolutely.
You're not going, oh, look at me. It's not like a quiz show or a,
No.
I don't know, Big Brother or something like that.
No. But also, it's no different. I mean, the whole celebrity thing's an interesting one because, like, I think...
Darling, it doesn't take much anymore to be a celebrity.
No, I know.
It doesn't,
I know.
unfortunately. It doesn't, no, babe.
No, it does.
You are verging, genuinely.
Absolutely not.
No, you are.
Absolutely
There are
not.
people in the UK that know you from the pod.
Yeah. Not many.
No, not many.
No. But also, no. Let me, for a second
Yeah.
here. Right. It's different. Very, very different. Your podcast,
Yeah,
this podcast is your podcast.
yeah,
The listeners love having an insight into your life, and therefore, I understand the fact that they like hearing the contributions from members of your family.
yeah.
But it's pretty obvious, the whole model, how it all works. And
Yeah,
what
yeah.
have you. And I totally understand that. And I love speaking to the listeners, and I've met the listeners in person now
Yeah.
and what have you. When I have those conversations with the listeners, there isn't any, it's not because of, it's not us.
Oh, no, I disagree with you now. I think that there are some real fans that have listened from day one that if I died tomorrow, they would expect, in my honour, and so they still had Life with Nat, for you, the nieces, Linny, Tony, to still do this podcast, even if it was once a week. They would miss the podcast without me.
That's a lovely idea,
Yeah.
but I think that's probably 4 of them, and I don't think it'd be financially viable. Just saying. Just as somebody
Full of the old...
and I'm being honest.
Full of the old
I'm being
positivity.
I'm being respectful, and I'm being honest. And yeah, you are right, actually, regarding this. Celebrity is a funny word. It's you've got your own interpretation of that word. Everyone.
I don't class myself as a celebrity.
That means something different to everybody.
It does, but I class myself as someone who has worked in the entertainment and television industry for over 30 years.
So you're very much in the public eye.
Yeah, but I don't... All this celebrity stuff... Not really bothered.
Yeah.
It's very nice. But when you are as known as me, you can do things that... Like the campaign I did, lovely, that I can do something to sort of raise a little campaign's profile and do things I really enjoy to do. But I don't... If tomorrow no one recognised me ever again, it wouldn't be the end of the world for me.
Mm.
Because I still talk to everyone anyway, so it's irrelevant.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused about what you mean by that because, yeah.
I mean, it doesn't make sense what I'm saying because that's never going to happen. Do you know? I suppose I can't remember not being recognised, can I? So it's a bit weird for me.
No, but also celebrity is what does that word mean then? What is the definition of it?
Celebrity is someone who people know from doing something, but that can now be...
But is it from a talent? That's the bit that's
not
interesting.
really. Celebrity to me isn't, and I've done Celebrity Big Brother. I've done things which have celebrity in them. But I think in this day and age now, you've got to say singer, film actress, TV star, those sorts of things. But it's a really interesting subject.
The dictionary definition of celebrity is a famous person, especially in entertainment or sport.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
So I am most certainly not a celebrity. I'm not very good at sport. And I doubt very much his class as entertainment. And I do feel that that's a fair point. And I do think it's very important to be,
Well, she's just saying that me and you could do a programme. We could do Race Across the World.
She's excused herself, but she put a laughing face after
She
it,
did.
so that's fair enough.
She did.
I know she didn't take it
But
seriously.
we could do Celebrity Race Across the World. But we wouldn't because of our children's ages.
No.
But
I could do Celebrity Race Across the World because I happen to be with a celebrity, which entitles me to the programme.
yes.
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 But I couldn't go and do it on my own.
Not yet.
No.
No.
Don't think that will ever be the
When
case.
you've got your 7.25-inch gauge steam engine podcast and that goes through the roof, you might be able to go on your own.
Well, I joined the 7.25-inch Society the other day.
Well done. Is it just about the size of railway track?
Yeah. And they've got just over 1,000 members. So podcast-wise, don't know if that's really going to cut the mustard. That's going to be a tricky one.
Still think you should have a look into it.
Yeah.
Because I reckon all of them would listen to it.
That's a niche one.
Yeah.
Generally, there is a railway podcast, I believe. You could do a railway podcast, yeah. It's a big subject.
Get that guy on that I like.
Francis.
What's his second name? Francis
I can't pronounce it, but Francis.
Bourgeois?
Yes, that's it. Do you realise,
Go on.
have you heard about his new job?
What's he doing?
Amazon's The Grand Tour. He's one of the presenters.
Stop it. Not with Jeremy Clarkson.
He's replacing Clarkson.
Oh, is he? He's too busy on the old fields.
Yeah, he is. He's joining James Engelsman.
But birthing piglets.
But this is the thing, right? This says a lot. I know Francis.
No, you don't.
I know who he is.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant you know. Oh, you could know him. That could be quite a viable
and
thing.
he joins presenters James Engelsman
Yeah.
and Thomas Holland.
I don't know them.
No.
There you go.
Interesting point there.
If you would have spoken to me 7-8 years ago, maybe even less than that, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, I would have sat here and been moaning, going, all these Instagrammers think they're famous.
I think it's settled out now, though.
No, because people that have millions of followers from doing Instagram, they've captured something.
Yes.
It's like a TV channel.
Yes.
And they've captured something, and whatever they do is a popular thing for a lot of people, millions of people sometimes.
Absolutely right.
So years ago, for instance, I did Luke Hamnett's pod. 6 years ago, I probably would have turned my nose up and gone, I ain't doing all Instagram-y things. But I actually appreciate that Luke works very hard, whether you like it or not. You can say what talent he's got, you do whatever. But the videos he puts out every day, what he does, his content, he's working hard and he has captured an audience. The same as, how about GK Barry? Because I think she started, I'm so old, but I think GK Barry started TikToking and all of that. Amazing. What she's done is amazing. So no, I have actual respect for these Instagrammers that work very hard and have gained a large following because it is a job now.
And also they're normally quite talented in what they do, I would say. But I do think there was a period of time where it got a bit silly, like previously. I think it's filtered through now. I think now you've got some people that are really good and get it as a format almost.
Yeah.
And are quite addictive to watch, which is, funnily enough, exactly how this, going back sort of 30 minutes ago, what we were talking about in terms of getting sort of hooked onto things. But there's no doubt about it. People latch onto these things and these people are becoming known. You've only got to look at a lineup on Strictly.
Yes.
It's classic, isn't it? And I'm
YouTubers.
like, which one's a professional? And I haven't got a clue.
Well, no, but I'm the same with a few of them. But there you go.
I used to work with Make-A-Wish, charity, and every year they used to film about 10 wishes. And I can't remember when I first started doing these Make-A-Wishes, but when we first started doing them, it was all sort of mainstream celebrities. But by the time I sort of stopped doing them, sort of 3 or 4 years down the line, it was all gamers. It was the gaming channels on YouTube where people play a game. That's the funny one. You've got these celebrities and they play computer games.
They just play games and you're watching someone play.
Now that is where I think, right, okay, that's not...
But there's millions of people.
Is it the game they're interested that they're playing, or is it the person talking?
Probably a bit of both.
Maybe. However, someone like Francis, they've done something, it appeals to people want to see more of it. It's something they want to sort of keep consuming.
I think he's great. I'd love him on the pod. I'd like to do a scrape in the barrel with Francis. That would be super. If anyone knows Francis, can you get in touch? 07788 20 19 19. Maybe I'll just message him on Instagram.
Yeah, you should do.
Yeah, I'll follow him and see if he can follow me back.
Yeah, I mean, he's... Yeah, should.
Have a go.
Yeah. Surprised he hasn't done a podcast. I mean, that'll be the next thing.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he will be, yeah.
Start doing that now. But my railway podcast will be out the window.
Sort of. But he's not interested in the little gauges, is he?
Has he been to any miniature? I don't think so.
No. So?
There's a few good people, actually, that do the YouTube sort of videos. There's one who takes it very seriously, who does actual reviews of miniature railways. But it's really popular.
Something you could look into. But you could get one of those cameras on your head like Francis.
Yeah, and then you can't...
But then you're just copying him.
You can't do that.
No, you're copying him. And I think it would be so blatantly obvious, wouldn't it? If you stuck a camera on your head and it's such a...
Yes.
His USP.
Yeah.
That it would be mad to do that.
Yeah.
So there you are.
Yeah.
We will finish on this. Hi Nat and all your lovely family. I just wanted to get in touch to say how excited I am to be coming to see you in Manchester on the 7th of March. I've loved listening to the pod and feeling like I've gotten to know you all over the months. The pod is just hilarious, but also so warm and genuine. I'm going to be 40 this year like Roro, and as a celebration, I've decided instead of a party, which isn't really my sort of thing, I'm going to do 40 nice things over this year in the run up to my birthday in December. And next year, when I'm actually in my 40th year. The list is full of small and big things, some just simple things like going for a picnic with my husband on a sunny day. Others are bigger things, like I'm hoping to enter the Race for Life event next year after a few years of having mobility difficulties following a car accident. But the first thing that went on my list was booking tickets to the live pod. I can't wait to kick off my 40 nice things with you. Sending you all lots of love and thanks for all the laughs from Lisa in Lancaster, up north. Lisa, I cannot wait to see you on Saturday. You might have to get up on stage and have a little selfie.
Oh, hopefully she'll be looking forward to that.
Hope so.
I'd be petrified if she said, I'm going to get you up on stage.
Nice memory, isn't it? A little selfie on the stage.
Yeah, or maybe afterwards. Maybe when you're not on the...
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly.
I mean, you never know. She might be a bit of a thespian. She might love it.
Start getting up there and quoting Shakespeare at me.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe.
You never know.
So, Manchester on Saturday.
Yeah.
Leeds the following...
22nd.
That's not the following Saturday,
No,
is it?
little week break. And then
You've got a week break, have you?
Yeah.
It's a real shame. 'Cause I've really enjoyed doing the live shows.
Bristol.
I was in Bristol, yeah, but...
That's the last one.
Right.
And I'm hoping nearly everyone's going to be there. Saturday is myself, Linny and Roro. Leeds is me, Linny and Els. There have been some really girly ones, but they're really nice, actually. They are. They're really warm, really nice. They get a bit saucy. It's quite nice.
They get a bit saucy.
I'm going to say, in fact,
Sorry.
they don't get saucy. I talk about our sex life a bit more in the shows. I'm going to throw it out there.
I really don't think that's very fair.
And that's how Linda looks at me when I talk about it. Exactly as you are now.
But why are you doing that?
Not in a graphic way at all, but because it's live, what you get when you come to a live show, it's not recorded, it's in the room.
You're meant to be trying to sell the idea.
Yeah, but it's in the room, so you can just relax a bit more, which is nice.
All right, great. But I think you've just put off a whole load of people.
No, I'm not I'm not going to go into what I said, but it's not rude in any way.
Right. I can't believe that. I'm pleased I don't go to them.
There we go. Nothing for you to worry about.
I'm genuinely concerned about that.
Oh, no, don't. You can have a chat with Linda about it, but it's nothing to be concerned about, I promise. On that note, thank you. I love you.
Yeah, I need to get on the phone to Scott. He needs to sort this contract out with me. This is ridiculous. Seriously. Unbelievable.
Coming from the I'm not a celeb. He wants to phone my agent, everyone.
Yeah, who's kindly looking after me because I don't have a clue what I'm doing, and I've just found out that you're talking about me on a live show.
I talk about you all the time.
Great. I can't believe that.
Anyway, if you'd like to hear anything, get a ticket. I will speak to you on Monday. Have a lovely weekend. 07788 20 1919. Thank you all so much for listening. Means the world as always. Mark, I'll talk to you soon, my angel on here.
You will.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And go to bed now.
I was just waiting to see if he'd say love you before I said it. But he hasn't. So, see you everyone.
Bye.
Bye.